All right. We're live on YouTube only, I believe. Yes. I was going to try to go live on Twitter and Facebook, but I didn't want to deal with all that mess. So we're just on YouTube right now. And you might hear some tweeting over there. We have little baby chicks in the living room in a little brooder, but there's nothing I can do about that. So today I'm going to be working on Calvin's Institutes, Book 2, Chapter 6. And if you did not see already, not that, that's an old advertisement. Don't pay attention to that. Um, Calvin's Illustrated Institutes arrives June 4th. I'm really looking forward to this coming out. It is a 80-page comic book adaptation of John Calvin's Institutes of the Christian Religion, and it's coming out June 4th through P&R Publishing, and looking forward to that. I'm even drinking my coffee out of my P&R mug in honor of the release of Calvin's Institutes. I read Reformed books. So looking forward to that. The link is in the description if you want to pre-order from RefToons.com. Every pre-order, all the first 500 copies are going to be signed by me using one of these two pens. Oh, hey, Yoshiost. Although shipping is not nice to me, I hope I can find a good way to pick it up. Yeah, if shipping through the RefToons website is not an option for you, then you could go to Westminster Bookstore online on their website. They have it for sale as well for pre-order. Excuse me. But yeah, international shipping, if that's what you're looking to do, that can be a downer. So I apologize for that, but there's nothing I can do about it. I'm just a guy making comics and selling them out of my house. So yesterday or last night I did a live stream and I went through 4 pages here. We've got the chapter title page, page 1, page 2, page 3. Okay, and then we started working on this one, which is what I'm going to continue on. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, there's, I believe you can get it through Amazon, but also through Westminster Bookstore. Yes, Westminster Bookstore. And they're actually selling it cheaper than I am able to sell it for. Oh, I thought that was one of the chickens making that noise out there, McKenna. They actually have it on their site for $7.19. Expected early June. And ages 4 to 7, 8 to 12. I would say it's all ages. I wouldn't put an age limit to it, but they do. Their bookstore, people ask for those kinds of things. Special considerations, no images of Christ, clear gospel presentation. That's what they have listed on their website. That's interesting. Oh, good to know. Good to know. Okay, so enough of that. This is sketching out for book 2, continuing the story from where we left off in book 1. Yeah, in the last video I was talking about just the idea of thumbnailing and how I get to this point. First, the script has to come to me, and that comes from Martin Williams, who is a professor down at um, Reformed College in Australia. I have 2 coffees here. And he did a great job, a fantastic job, a superb job on adapting Calvin's Institutes into a comic book script and still keeping the depth and all the meat of what Calvin had written in his Institutes. So I have the script open over here on a separate thing right here. There's the script. I have it on a different window. That's why I keep looking up and down, because down here I have my Huion tablet, and up there's my other screen. Okay, so where was I? The Bible reveals. I need to find that one. Here we go. With a look of deep reverence, Calvin holds the Bible up before the children. So this, what was this? Oh, this was going to be Calvin. Yes. Yeah. So this is just after he's pulled the book from the shelf. Something that I'm looking forward to seeing if it happens. Let me pull something up just a second. So this first book that's coming out in June took me well over a year. I would say it actually probably took 2 years. I'm trying to find the very first email that I received about the project. Here we go. Nope. New customer message. Oh, June. Okay. 2, 3. Oh my word. Oh boy. The very first email I got about this project was June 30th, 2022. That started everything off. It was Martin emailing me to see if I would be interested in something like this project. Okay, yeah. So 4 years I worked on the first 5 chapters of this book. That was a long time. So the thing I'm interested in finding out, long story short, long story long and short, is whether I can get this done quicker now that everything is established. I don't have to figure out the story or the character designs or anything. So we've kind of fleshed out a lot of the problems in the first book, so that now it should be smooth going for the rest of this. book. I'm hoping. And so I'm hoping it won't take another 4 years just to get the second book out, because that'll be impossible. We'll have to figure something out if that's the case. But so my goal for this one is to complete it. Here we go. My goal is June. Where is it? No, October 31st, 2025, to complete chapters 6 through 9. So I have to get 2 pages complete per day. That's one. Each page has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps in it per day if I'm only working 1 day a week, which is Wednesday. So I did 4 thumbnails yesterday. So that 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4 steps. If I get one more step today, that'll be considered 1 page complete, which should knock this down, I'm thinking. So that's my goal. So I'm doing things differently as well. I learned a few things in the process of making the first book that I'm going to apply to the second book here, which I'm hoping will also make it run a lot smoother. So the first book, the first chapter was pretty much a proof of concept kind of thing to submit to the publisher. So I did a lot of work on figuring out style and characters and how the flow of the story would go, the quirkiness of the story. Just working a lot of that out. And so I did the thumbnails, the pencils, the inks, the colors, all for the first chapter without really submitting them to anybody or seeing if it would work or not. This time around, I'm going to go through all of the thumbnails for the whole book first, get those down. Then I'm going to go through and do the rough pencils, and then I'm going to submit the pages for review, see if there's any revisions or things that I need to change about how I'm drawing things. And I'm hoping that will just go a lot smoother. That should cut down on a lot of the mess on my schedule. What? If you're going to be out there to watch them, yeah. Oh, okay. So a lot of the thumbnailing stage is just figuring out the layout, basically, for the book. It's not getting into the details. It's just laying out and just figuring out how everything's going, how many panels to go on each page. So this is the first pass. Then the second pass, I would be going through and editing my thumbnails to get the story to flow better. So I'm already seeing that these two text boxes should go on a different page. So those should go on the next page here. At the top. Save that, close that page. Don't need that page. Okay. So they're kind of in like an enchanted bookshop, so there's just a lot of like cozy books and things in here. Cozy reading nooks. So this is just kind of a person demonstrating Calvin's point. They're squinting at a book, these glasses, because they can't really see very well. McKenna, Bailey's calling you. Okay, so then we move on to here. I'm not really even gonna fuss with like double checking the thumbnails at this point. It's really just a matter of just laying things in just to get something on the page. Because there's nothing more daunting than a blank page staring right back at you. Okay. Just checking my notes. Just to see. So the person wears glasses, now wears glasses, smile. Oh, so they weren't supposed to be wearing glasses. Let me just change that. So maybe he can be handing them the glasses. Okay, now picture them putting on a pair of glasses. Instantly, their vision sharpens and they can now see and read clearly. So they put these on. Now they're happy. So their hands putting the glasses on, their head, and the book in front of them. And the narration can be over them somehow. I don't know why it does that. Okay, I'm just gonna have to leave that there for now. Sometimes the text on here messes things up a little bit. Turn the music up a little bit. Hopefully that's all right. I just tested. I couldn't even hear it. I usually like to have music in the background just so it's not as boring when I'm not talking. And in the same way, just as those glasses provide clarity, Scripture helps us see clearly and understand the true nature of God. Maybe that can be just a whole thing there. That can be another narration box or something. It can be the girl holding her glasses, maybe. She says this just in a single panel. Okay. I don't even know if the music's working. I wasn't hearing it at all. Oh well. Enough of that. Okay, back to the notes here. Put that down. So I am, where am I? The narration. Statue of a teacher with a closed mouth in a garden symbolizing creation stands silently amidst the magical bookshop environment. Okay. So I need to somehow get them over to there. All right, this bottom part is just going to be like they're in a garden here. And actually, I'm gonna shrink this so that I can fit something down here. All right. So that's 2 thumbnails done for today. Let's check in on our comics flow. I can actually go here and let me export this as a single layer. This is going to be page 4 thumbnail. And then this is going to be page 5. Oh, and then I have to export the chapter title page. Which I don't think I did yet. Okay, and then I can find my pages in here. Is there a way to add a page? Oh, yes, add a page. Oh, I have to add the tasks. Thumb, pencil, inks, flats, colors. Oh, pick up flats. Let's do that. And done. Confirm. Get there, but we'll bring it up to the top. There. Okay. So my thumbnail, I can upload that now. And I can find it again in my publishers, PNI. There we go. thumbnail for that one is done. So then I can go back here, upload this page. Which one is this? It's going to be 4. Then I can mark the thumbnail as done. Go back. Page 5. Why does it do that? Thumbnail done. Back. Should change this title to page 4. Okay, let's go to our information. We're still at 2.5 pages per day to complete by October 31st of this year. This is for book 2 of John Calvin's Illustrated Institutes. Book 1, you can get book 1 pre-ordered at RefToons.com, and first 500 copies ordered from RefToons.com will be signed by me, the artist, and we'll be shipping them out after they arrive. So if they arrive before June 4th, we'll be shipping them out early. The link is in the description of this live video, and if you want to check out yesterday's live stream, it is available on the RefToons YouTube channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. That'll help these videos get into the algorithm on YouTube and get put in front of people. Appreciate all your support, all you guys tuning in, and I'm gonna go finish my coffee and probably do some chicken stuff. I don't know. Make another coop for the chickens, the new chickens we got. All right, so thank you all for tuning in, and I will see you all next time.